Welcome to another video yet again. I do have a penny stock that does have a major catalyst today, just in a few hours, and then another one later in the month, and then multiple other ones that are expected by the end of the month as well. And this one does have a tiny 1 million share float according to Webull with zero dilution, and this penny stock did just receive a $12 price target just a few weeks ago by a Wall Street analyst. So they think that this one can hit $12 within the next year. And then we had another one give a $9 price target just recently in November. So guys, this is one that I think could go absolutely parabolic. And I want you guys to like this video. If you are enjoying this content, it does really help me out. I have no program, nothing at all to sell you guys, but this one is completely bottomed out on the chart, trading at the all-time low, primed up for a historic bounce. You can see on the chart, we are looking to develop support here, and we are looking for that bounce. Like I said, no dilution, a strong cash position that can last them a pretty good amount of time. Make sure you watch this entire video because I will be disclosing some very exclusive information about this company near the middle and the end of the video. Make sure you have that notification bell turned on as well, because these plays are extremely time sensitive. The company I'm talking about in this video is ticker KAPA, Kairos Pharma Ltd, currently trading just around $1 or just under that level. You can see on their balance sheet, they do have a strong cash position. They have $3.2 million in total cash, $5 million in total assets, zero long-term debt, and $1.6 million in total liabilities. Keep in mind, you always add 3 zeros to these numbers, but just looking at the recent analyst coverage, you can see just on October 14th, just last year, just recently, just a few months ago, Jason Colbert from EF Hutton did initiate a strong buy rating with a $9 price target. And then just 1 month later, he said he maintains this $9 price target on November 14th. And it looks like he is working for Dilution Capital as well. Not even 1 month ago, on December 18th, we had some massive news come out for Kairos Pharma. Rodman and Renshaw has initiated analyst coverage with a buy rating and a price target of $12. So this just recently happened, and we have a major catalyst happening at 2 p.m. Eastern time today, just in a few hours from now, just this afternoon. And then we have multiple other catalysts, a massive catalyst near the end of the month, and multiple other catalysts expected at any time. So this is looking extremely good, and I am very bullish on ticker KAPA. Something very interesting did just happen in late November, from November 21st up to November 25th. We had 3 different Form 4 filings come out. Now, guys, if you aren't familiar with Form 4 filings, they're just filings that do come out whenever insiders do purchase or sell shares of their company. On November 21st, or just in this 5-day span, we had 3 different insiders purchase shares of the company. We had the chief financial officer purchase some for $1.50. We had the VP of research and development. He bought some shares for $1.59 per share. And then we had the CEO and chairman, he bought 4,000 shares for a price of $1.44. So these aren't major purchases, but you can see this is a strong bullish sign and sentiment for ticker KAPA, because the stock price is currently trading just around $1, which is, down 50% from the price that these transactions were made. So what does that mean? It means that if they bought shares around $1.50, then they would probably most likely want to load the boat again when this one does drop to all-time lows, and we are currently sitting at all-time lows. Not only that, something to consider is this one just IPO'd in September of last year, just a few months ago, and you can see the CEO has not sold any shares. He is only buying more, and he now owns around 5.3 million shares of his company, or just over that. So obviously this one is looking good just based off that alone, because this one is trading at lows again. No one sold shares, and 3 different insiders have been loading up, and we are expecting them to load up more because, like I said, this one did just drop to all-time lows, and we do have major catalysts coming. So that's what we're going to talk about right now. So we have an event that is happening at 2 p.m. Eastern today, just in a few hours. Kairos Pharma to present at the Lytham Partners Investor Healthcare Summit, which can get them a tremendous amount of eyes and a lot of volume coming to this microflow play. So that's something very big right here that is happening today. Just 2 weeks from now, or just over that, Kairos Pharma to participate in the microcap conference in January 2025. So the microcap conference will take place from January 28th to January 30th, 2025 at the Borgata Hotel, Spa, and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So that's a 2-day catalyst happening just near the end of the month. So we're going to talk about another press release they just had in the beginning of December, just around 30 days ago. Kairos Pharma adds City of Hope Cancer Center for phase 2 clinical trial. And this is another catalyst because it does say right here that City of Hope Cancer Center is the first of several planned new centers to be added in the coming weeks. So it's already been around 4 weeks. So this is another PR and catalyst we are expected to hear news about any day now. Looking on Dilution Tracker, there are no open dilution filings. It says, according to them, that the company does have 10 months of cash left based on a quarterly cash burn rate of $720,000 and estimated current cash of $2.4 million. But their current cash, according to their last quarter, is sitting at over $3 million. So that is looking very good. A very strong cash position, an extremely good balance sheet, no long-term debt, and no open dilution filings. You can see all we have are these pre-IPO warrants, but these cannot even be diluted at all because they aren't even registered. So these must be registered before they can even cause dilution. And not only that, this one does have an exercise price of $4.17. So this one can't even be exercised until the stock price goes from $1 all the way to $4.17 per share. And then there is only 150,000 shares that would be diluted, but this one isn't even registered and the stock price is sitting at $1. So there's no concerns with dilution right now. We have a lot going on with this company just starting the first month of 2025, multiple catalysts. They also have 3 ongoing clinical programs, a very extensive intellectual property portfolio that is valid until 2035 up to 2040. And their technologies target a very high value, large market, a fast growing $11.3 billion hormone therapy prostate cancer market, a $14 billion lung cancer market, and a $94 billion immunotherapy market. So the global cancer treatment market is growing at a very rapid pace, with the cancer therapeutics market projected to reach just under $500 billion by 2032. And then looking at this, it is expected to reach around $670 billion by 2034. So they're targeting a very massive market. And something else that makes them stand out is because they do not compete with the big pharma companies. So what happens is you have these tiny penny stocks, these startup companies that are trying to compete with these, 200, multi-billion dollar companies. It just doesn't work. They just eat them alive. But with Kairos Pharma, it's actually a very unique case because they do not need to compete with other big pharma companies. They actually, the other big pharma companies benefit from them because they make their drugs work again when patients develop resistance. So by developing antibodies that reverse the resistance, they're working to make existing cancer treatments effective again. And this is why I really do like this company. They don't have to compete. They actually can, work alongside these multi-billion dollar corporations. As I did save something really nice for the end of the video, or near the end of the video, something you really need to understand. Yes, we are expecting interim efficacy data in 2025, but something very key right here is they do have a strategic partnership with Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, which is the ranked number 2 hospital in the nation, which does provide access to medical expertise, funding, does drive clinical trial efficiency, and accelerates therapeutic innovation. So this partnership also gives them exclusive worldwide rights to intellectual property licensed from Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, which is a very big bonus from the ranked number 2 hospital in the nation. So this also does give them a lot of funding. But they did get this NIH grant from the National Institute of Health, a grant with funding that was secured for their phase 2 prostate cancer trial. The NIH is the government agency for biomedical and public health research, which was founded in 1887. So that, they're completely backed by the government. They do have government funding, also secured additional non-dilutive donor funding for their lung cancer trial, and then another $3.2 million from an NIH grant supporting their biomarker confirmation studies. So this is a very small company with technology that could impact and help some of the leading large pharmaceutical therapeutics companies out there. You're not going to find another company that has a strong balance sheet, a strong cash position, at least 3 different catalysts this month alone, no dilution, a small float, and just being extremely undervalued. Probably the best penny stock in the entire market right now, going into tomorrow and this week. So I really do like this play. As looking at the chart, we are currently trading at 97 cents. And this one, according to Webull, it is showing the float is sitting at 1.5 million shares. And the 52-week low is 85 cents. So we are currently sitting near the all-time low. And keep in mind, these insiders just bought around this, $1.50 level right here. So I'm expecting this previous support to become resistance right here. And these are the levels, pretty main resistance levels I am watching right here: 150, 180, 234, 275. That is all I have for Kairos Pharma, ticker KAPA. Let me know in the comments what other plays you're watching, what you think about this play. And if you did make it this far in the video, really do appreciate you for sticking around. And I will see you on the next one.